Welcome to our exploration of Britain's most endangered animal species. These islands, though small, are home to a remarkable array of creatures, each playing a vital role in the delicate balance of their ecosystems. Today we'll uncover the reasons behind their declining numbers and what we can do to help. The very survival of these animals hangs in the balance, but there is still hope. In the Scottish Highlands, a phantom stalks the ancient Caledonian pine forests, the Scottish wildcat. Smaller than its domestic counterpart, with a distinctive thick bushy tail and striking stripes, it is Britain's rarest mammal. Habitat loss driven by human encroachment has dramatically reduced their hunting grounds. But it is the insidious threat of hybridization with domestic cats that poses the greatest danger. As domestic cats interbreed with wild cats, the unique genetic makeup of this iconic species is diluted, pushing them closer to the brink. Conservationists are working tirelessly, trapping and neutering feral cats, while also breeding pure wildcats in captivity for release back into the wild. Their goal? To ensure that the haunting call of the wildcat continues to echo through the glens. Once a common sight across Britain, the red squirrel now clings to survival. Its acrobatic leaps through the trees, a rarer and rarer spectacle. The arrival of the larger, more aggressive grey squirrel from North America has had a devastating impact. Grey squirrels outcompete reds for food and resources, and they carry a deadly virus, squirrelpox, that is fatal to reds but harmless to themselves. This disease has swept through red squirrel populations, decimating their numbers. Conservation efforts focus on controlling grey squirrel populations to create safe havens for reds. This includes carefully managed culls and the exploration of methods to make grey squirrels infertile. The hope is to give these charismatic creatures a fighting chance to reclaim their place in our woodlands. Chapter 3: An Epic Journey. Cut short, the European eel's decline. The European eel embarks on one of the most extraordinary migrations in the animal kingdom. A journey of thousands of miles from its birthplace in the Sargasso Sea to freshwater rivers and streams across Europe, including those here in Britain. But this epic odyssey is fraught with peril. Overfishing has taken a heavy toll on eel populations. With their delicate glass eels, the juvenile stage of their life cycle, considered a delicacy in some parts of the world. Dams and other barriers to migration block their progress, preventing them from reaching their spawning grounds. Efforts to conserve the European eel include strict fishing regulations, the creation of eel passes to help them navigate obstacles, and the restoration of degraded river habitats. The fate of the eel is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet and the urgent need to protect migratory species. Chapter 4: A Prickly Problem. Hedgehogs in Decline. The humble hedgehog, a familiar and beloved sight in our gardens, is facing a crisis. Once a common nocturnal visitor, these prickly creatures are now disappearing at an alarming rate. Habitat loss is a major factor, as urban sprawl and intensive agriculture destroy the hedgerows, woodlands, and gardens they rely on for food and shelter. Road mortality is another significant threat, as hedgehogs often fall victim to traffic. Pesticides and slug pellets also pose a danger, reducing their insect prey and poisoning them directly. Creating hedgehog-friendly gardens with log piles for shelter and gaps in fences to allow movement can provide vital refuges. Supporting hedgehog rescue centers, which care for sick and injured animals, is another way to make a difference. Chapter 5: A Seabird in Peril: The Uncertain Future of the Atlantic Puffin. On remote islands and coastal cliffs, the comical antics of the Atlantic puffin, with its brightly colored beak and waddling gait, have charmed generations. But these charismatic seabirds are facing an uncertain future. Climate change is disrupting the delicate balance of the marine ecosystem, leading to shifts in the distribution and abundance of the small fish, like sand eels, that puffins rely on for food. This scarcity of prey has resulted in breeding failures and declining puffin populations. Protecting marine environments from pollution and overfishing is crucial to ensuring a healthy food supply for puffins. International cooperation is essential to address the global threat of climate change, which is at the heart of this problem. Mutual or shared responsibility. Thank you for joining us on this important journey. We've witnessed the plight of some of Britain's most endangered animals, their struggles for survival, a sobering reminder of the fragility of our natural world. But there is hope. Remember, every small action can make a big difference in protecting these incredible species. By supporting conservation efforts, reducing our environmental impact, and spreading awareness, we can all play a part in ensuring a brighter future for Britain's wildlife. Stay tuned for more insights into the natural world